Hey guys, here I am with another deck profile, this time on another Oracle Think Tank deck, and this time it's Battle Sisters. This is one of the decks I've been wanting to make for a very long time, and everything just came in for it today, so let's go over it. We'll start with the G-Zone. This is set to update, so first of all, to Godhawk Ichibyoshi. You may remember him from our Witch build. When he's placed, 3k, well 5k to the shield if you've got 3 or more cards in hand. Second one, Lozenge Magus Apex. She's the one from the new Fighters collection, and her effect is when she's placed on Guardian Circle, if you may counterblast 1 and choose a face down G Guardian and turn it face up, only if you're on Generation Break 1. Then you look at the top 2 cards of the deck, choose one, put it into your hand, and put the rest on the bottom of your deck. So she's okay for this build. I'm not entirely fussed on her. She can stay, she can go, I'm honestly not fussed. Then, we've got Son of Eternity Amaterasu. I may look into getting a second one of her if the others don't work out in testing. So, her effect is when she's placed on Guardian Circle, if you've got 4 or more cards in your hand, she gains 10,000 shield. Then, when she's placed on Guardian Circle, you soul charge 1, look at the top card of your deck, and put it on the top or bottom of your deck, so she's really good for this build. Then we've got 3 throwaway strides, them being Kamususanoo, Globe Magus, and Mimi, which you will also remember from my Witch build. These are just there to be flip fodder, one of them for her. Spiritual Deity of Benevolence, Ame-no-sagume. Ame-no-sagume's effect is Oracle, which means it only activates if you've got 5 or more cards in your hand. When this unit attacks, you may pay the cost, which is choose a face down card from your G-Zone and turn it face up. If you do pay the cost, she gains a skill, which is when she hits a Vanguard, you draw 2 cards, choose a card in your hand and discard it, and countercharge Soul Charge. Then we run, you don't have to run her at this many, I just run her at this many because I like having her at this many. 4 copies of Excite Battle Sister Gelato. Now Gelato is flip fodder, and I also really go into her once, so she's there for that. But Gelato's effect is Soul Blast 1. When this unit is placed on Vanguard, if you have a heart card with Battle Sister in its card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, for every unit on your field with Battle Sister, you look at the top card of your deck. You search up to 1 card from among them, put it into your hand, and the rest go to the bottom of your deck, in any order. So what do we use to flip Gelato? And you saw her in the opening to this actually. For Miroir. Miroir's effect. Choose a face down card from your G-Zone and turn it face up. Until end of turn this unit gets Auto Vanguard, counterblast 1. When the attack of your unit with Battle Sister in its card name hits a Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, draw a card. And Oracle GB3 continuous. Every unit with Battle Sister in your front row gains power plus 1000. So, we're going to run alongside her in the main deck to make it more viable. For the Battle Sister heal. You can easily switch the next trigger out for the stand trigger as well. I just like running this one instead because it's easier to work with. For draw. For Ginger. And then for the effect. Her effect actually does something to this deck, and it is an act to put this unit on top of your deck. If you have a Vanguard with Battle Sister in its card name, choose one of your other units. Well, choose up to one of your other units, and it gets power plus 3000 and skill, Auto Vanguard Rearguard Oracle, count when this unit attacks, counter charge 2, and you shuffle your deck. For the starter, a lot of people run Battle Sister Waffle. I run Battle Sister Compot. Why? Because Compot's worked so well for this deck. Her effect is she's got the Forerunner, and counterblast 1 and put this unit into your soul. Reveal 3 cards from the top of your deck, and if all cards revealed have Battle Sister in their card name, you choose up to 1 card, not named Battle Sister Compot, from among them, add to your hand, and shuffle your deck. So she's really good about getting pluses to hand. And then run 2 of the 10k beta. 3 of the Juliet clone for them. Why? Because you kind of need the soul in this deck. It's kind of nice to have. And then for Rusk. Rusk is like Taffy, just with resist and a Soul Blast. For the Perfect Guards, I run 2 Amatsu Hikane. Now, you can run 4 Chocolat, and it is recommended to run 4 Chocolat. I can't get the other 2 Chocolat, so I run 2 Amatsu Hikane. Who's got the Oracle ability? It's only failed me once, in which it's bound himself, and because you've got to be on Oracle, GB1, Counterblast 1, return from drop zone, then you choose a card at random from your hand and bind it face down. So it's basically a +0, but you get the Perfect Guard instead. And then obviously I run the 2 Chocolat. The Battle Sister Perfect Guard, of course, why not? For grade 2s, I run 4 Benevolence. She's basically the Tessa clone for this deck, where she's on Rearguard. If a Battle Sister is placed on Vanguard or Rearguard, 2k to her. Again, a lot of people don't like running this card. Personally, she's one of my favourites. For Panna Cotta. She's got Vanguard Rearguard effect. You choose a Battle Sister and discard it. When she attacks a Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, she gains 5k, so she's a 14k base. And skill. Auto Vanguard Rearguard, Counterblast 1. When this unit attack hits, you may pay the cost. If you do, draw 2 cards, choose a card from your hand and discard it. She was originally a promo and one that I was actually looking into for this deck. And then finally, one of my all-time favourite Battle Sisters. 4 copies of Crepe. Crepe has the GB1 Oracle effect, which GB1, she gains 2k. All times, just 2k all times. Then you can, when her attack hits a Vanguard, you may counterblast 1 card with Battle Sister, but only if your Vanguard is a grade 3 or grade 2 Battle Sister. And you draw a card. So again, she's a very weird one. For the backup grade 3, I run 4 Mille-Feuille. She's got the Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1, draw when placed on Vanguard, and then she's got the GB1 Counterblast 2, look at 2 cards on the top of your deck, search up to 1 card from among them, put it into your hand, put the rest on the bottom of your deck. And then finally, 4 of her Meds Girl, Battle Sister Madeleine. I absolutely love the lore for her, I love the card itself. She's not as good as Miroir in my eyes, because Miroir is far superior for what she does with the strides and that. She only gives the counter charge effect if you do stride a Battle Sister, so that's the only reason why you'd ever want to use her. Because the deck does burn through its counterblast like there is no tomorrow. But her effects are GB2, counterblast 1 card with Battle Sister in its card name. At the end of your opponent's turn, if the number of your units with Battle Sister in its card name is 3 or more, and the number of cards in your hand is 3 or less, you may pay the cost. If you do, draw a card. And then auto, when your G unit with Battle Sister in its original card name stride during your turn, you may choose one of your Vanguards, and it gets auto Vanguard, Soul Blast 1. At the end of the battle that your Rearguard with Battle Sister in its card name attacked a Vanguard, if the attack did not hit, you pay the cost. If you do, countercharge 1. So pretty much this deck is really, really fun. I do recommend using it. It's just a really weird deck overall. If you are going to do it, I do recommend running 3 to 4 of her, not running any of these guys apart from him, and getting at least 1 of the G-Rare Kamususanoo. So, I have been Pale Moon Performer, and until next time, see ya!